Good morning, everyone. This is Colleen with Mystical Moon Tarot, and I pulled a reading for the collective today. And of course, you guys know it's morning, so I'm not going to come on camera. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, as it's not even geared towards a sign. So this is just the message for the collective. Okay, so let's John pull some cards from the Ostara Tarot. So I'll be using the book occasionally throughout this reading. So if that bothers you, then I guess this isn't the reading you should watch. Okay, so the first two cards I pulled here this morning was the Seven of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, okay? And the Seven of Wands talks about, it talks about opposition, right? Obstacles. Like maybe you're battling with one thing or another, whether it be a relationship or a job, right? But know that you're in the best position to keep fighting. So this is telling you just, to keep at it, right? This card represents competition, whether it be with your own weaknesses or with the weaknesses of other, right? So I feel like things have been going well, but we need to really listen to our intuition and know that there are some obstacles that are coming up. Okay. As with that, we got the Three of Pentacles, right? And in this book, it says the Three of Coins. And this is about learning and patience and research, right? So, like I said, being patient, listening to our intuition. You can't even see that card, can you? Okay. So, being patient, listening to our intuition, right? It's going to be really important at this time. So, even though there's obstacles coming, I just need to keep fighting and keep being patient. This could even be your past energy, right? So, if we're talking about work, there's more to learn in the situation, okay? So even though you might feel like you're being pushed up against the wall, there's a learning lesson here, right? A teacher or a mentor could play an important role in your life, and it's imperative to give them your full attention. Alright, so this is talking about maybe there's something you don't know completely, or going back to school, and just, be patient and keep working at it, okay? And then, I believe this is the Lover's card we get. And this talks about, if I can find it here for you guys. I want to read it out of this book. If I can find it. I believe this is the Lover's card. I mean, that's what it appears to be to me, right? And the Lovers is just that. It talks about, this is not the Lover's card, so what is this? The Ten of, this is the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we all know what the Ten of Cups is, right? We're talking about emotions and just that getting everything that we deserve. So I feel like even though there's been some conflict here, right? And being patient is going to get us into our Ten of Cups. Okay. This card represents fulfillment, particularly within the romantic aspects. And this is taking a moment to appreciate the finer things in life. So I feel like even though there's conflict, once you sit back and you allow get some advice or allow someone to teach you, that brings you to your Ten of Cups, right? Okay? And with the Ten of Cups, we got the Five of Pentacles, okay? And five talks about changes. And and this is about generosity and gratitude, right? So you've got your emotions coming in, you got some generosity, you got some gratitude coming in, okay? The Five of Coins one's against pride, though. So, I feel like for some of you, after getting some teaching, it brings you into your Ten of Cups. So don't get that's the word I want to use. Don't get cocky or just because you do things what I want to say is just because you go about things a certain way and things start progressing for you, don't just get like prideful is what I'm trying to say. This could be friends offering financial or emotional help. So this card is asking you to accept the help. Any repercussions you're fearing are imagined. Okay, so if you meet with generosity and gratitude, everyone's gonna thrive. So I feel like even though you have this little bit of a struggle going on here, okay, you are patient, and your Ten of Cups is coming in. If you decide to allow someone to help you, right? So I feel like don't feel down on yourself, right? Don't feel down on yourself, and just allow someone to give you that help, and that's going to bring you to a better place, right? And after that, we get Justice, and Justice is just that. It talks about there being balance, right? This is equal give and take. And with the Justice, we got the Hierophant. So you get some kind of new relationship coming in, right? There will be justice here. Justice and the Hierophant came out together. This talks about there being balance. So this could be with work. This could be after you allow somebody to help you, in comes this relationship, right? This could be talking about love or work. The Hierophant is the Taurus card, so you could have a Taurus in your life, or you could just be coming into some kind of union, right? Because this is equal give and take. I want to say like balance, right? So I feel like for some of you, this is talking about work. This is talking about going through some training at work. And maybe, I feel like for some of you, and maybe you got turned down for this position because you didn't have enough education. I feel like maybe you tried to get something, and you didn't have enough education, so you needed to learn patience. And then your Ten of Cups can come in once you decide to allow someone to teach you, right? And then we have Justice, so now we have balance. And because you allow people to help you, and you went through this training, now you get a position, right? Sorry about that, guys. Now you get this position, okay? Or even something better, right? And then we get the Four of Pentacles. And fours talk about building foundation, right? Well, the Four of Pentacles comes in, and when the Four of Pentacles comes in, I feel like we're holding on to our money, right? We're guarding it, and we're protecting it. This is a card of success, but it's not really happiness, right? So, again, with the generosity thing, I feel like we're holding too much back, and it's an opportunity to return to these roots. Now is the time for selflessness and generosity, and to value the community around you. So, with the Four of Coins, you can see he's holding on to his coins, right? He's not trying to give them away. So he's trying to build back up. And then with that, we get the Nine of Cups, and that's the Wish card, right? So now we're making this money, but I feel like, yes, it's good to save, but we don't want to do it to the point where we're just hoarding everything, right? Because we got to live a life. So this brings in our Nine of Cups. And so this is the wish card, right? And after this we get the star. And the star talks about what was in the dark is now in the light, right? This talks about after darkness there being light, right? So like things are gonna look up once you allow people to help you, and you let someone teach you. You get the star. And good things are coming with the star, right? I just want to read the star of this book. And so the star talks about the moment has come for you to look towards your future and leave behind the hard times you've been through. So exactly that. Like after the darkness comes light. So you went through all these trials, right? And now you're in a better spot. So now the future looks bright for you, right? Because you've allowed people to help you. You went through, you allowed people to help you, you allowed people to teach you. There's no more disagreements, there's no more money troubles, there's no more bitterness or shallow times. These things did not take down your spirit, so because you kept striving and going forward, right? Your life is transforming, and your life is filling up with positivity and opportunities, and now would be the ideal time to invest in yourself and in your plans. And the star reminds us that our dreams are important, right? And I got a couple more cards here for us. Just hang on 1 second. And then we get the Three of Wands, okay? And the Three of Wands talks about preparation, foresight, weighing options, expansion. So now that we're in a good spot, I feel like the Three of Wands is asking us to call stuff in, right? This is like the calm before the storm. You may see upcoming challenges associated with these opportunities. So this is the moment we take to prepare ourselves for them and choose the best course. So I feel like we can feel stuff coming in, okay? We may see upcoming challenges, or like, now that we have everything that we need, I feel like we're afraid to let love in. That's what I feel like this card is. This card could be talking about the job, but we're afraid to let love in, or we're fearing losing our job or stuff, right? Because after that we get the Emperor, and the Emperor can be two things. The Emperor could be the boss, or the Emperor could be like just that, an Emperor coming in to sweep you off your feet, right? This could be talking about love or career. Okay, so, and the Emperor comes in, he embodies, like, to me, he embodies, like, all the pages in the night, right? And the Emperor talks about positive aspects of masculinity, right? So this is a masculine coming into your life. Emperor he does not control, but he supports and he protects, right? The stability of his character is reflected by his stony backdrop, right? His ram horns allude to an Aries, so you could have an Aries in your life, right? He's a born leader and a passionate provider. His presence in a reading heralds a period of stability and security in your life. Trust in your abilities. So I feel like these worries come unfounded because you get the Emperor with it, right? And this is telling you that you definitely have stability in your life, okay? And then after that, we got the King of Pentacles, okay? And the King of Pentacles, Pentacles are things we can touch, right? They're like money. This talks about wealth, right? This person is protective of his wealth and is eager to display it. So I feel like this Emperor coming in, this is actually, I feel like this is actually talking about love, because this is this guy coming in. Maybe this is someone you meet at work, okay? But this Emperor coming in, he's got it together, right? You only seek success. Be wary of an edible cost for the measures needed to acquire and defend such riches. Your success is not worth becoming the Wendigo who devours all. Okay, so like, don't flaunt your. I feel like this guy likes to flaunt what he has, maybe, or there's a part of him that does. This is stability, but this is also like telling you all the things that he has, right? And after that, we got the Six of Cups. And this could actually be two different guys coming in, okay? This is what honestly what I feel like, because when we get the Two of Swords, and that talks about making choices, right? So maybe this is two jobs or two loves, right? But the two of, you can see the bird is blindfolded, right? So she can't see. But there's ultimately a choice she needs to make, right? So you could be choosing between an earth sign and a fire sign here. So this is the Emperor, and this is the King. The Emperor is stability, and he's the ruler. The King of Pentacles is all about money, right? Wealth. And he likes to show what he has. And so you get the Two of Swords with that, and that's like talking about making a choice. And the last two cards we got were the Six of Swords, which is moving out of troubled water, or just moving in general, and the Page of Wands, I believe. Just the Page of. Let me see. What's the Page of Wands? Shall find out. No, I think this is the Page of Cups. And pages talk about messages, right? So, to me, I feel like moving out of troubled waters, because you're going to make a choice here. I feel like you have a decision to make between these two people, and with the Six of Swords, I see you moving away. I want to see what the pages are all about decisions or messages, right? I just want to read you guys a meaning for this other book. Yeah. And so this is like your inner child energy, right? Which person makes you feel more childlike? Which person makes you laugh? I feel like take full advantage of the little things and see the world through fresh eyes. Embrace and nurture your feelings in order to set your inner child free. Okay. The Page of Cups is the most like, this could also be a choice between two people and what one, like, because I feel like the pages could be kids too. So like, what person is more apt to be the best suited for your child? For some of you out there, I feel like you're having a hard decision, but the decision is weighing down on you because you're going to choose the one who ultimately is good for you and your child. If that makes sense. And I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card. Going out of this reading, this is a good reading for career and love in general. Let's see what we can get going out of this. And we get the Knight of Pentacles. And so with the Knight of Pentacles, this person is trustworthy and hardworking. If you want something done, it's going to take some time, so I feel like you're going to have to nurture this relationship. He has goals and ambitions, but he moves towards them in his own good time. If it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing properly. So I feel like this is telling you with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, to take the time to make this decision, okay? Like, don't be hasty, I feel like. Because this is going to get you where you need to be, so I feel like really put some thought into what you're going to choose in the situation. This could be job or love, right? And so that is the message going out of this reading. And the top of the deck energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So this talks about new beginnings, right? Fresh starts. I'm going to do some live readings later, but I just wanted to share this reading. This morning, I got to get Scorpio done. I'm going to do the water signs today, so be checking out my YouTube for that. Hang on 1 second, I just want to read. This is, this person's or job is gonna bring new resources into your life. This is the seed of finance. This is like planting the seed, right? This is business and prosperity. Everything that manifests in the world begins with me, right? So this is planting the seed, okay? So I feel like this is gonna be a really hard choice for you to make, but once you do, your choice is going to take you places, if that makes sense. So I hope everyone has a good day. It's just funny, the bottom of the deck we got the Three of Swords, right? So definitely we got choices here. This could be a person from the past and a person from now, like a new person, I feel like. Definitely with the Three of Swords, there's 3 people involved, so it's you and 2 other people, and this is a decision that you're going to need to make. And so, I just want to share one more card, because you got the 7 of Cups too, and that's confusion. That's needing to make decisions, right? And so I'm gonna leave it with that, and just know that, you know, just take your time, make your choices, whether it be a job or a love relationship. You're gonna need to take your time with that. Namaste.